So hello there, FlossTube land. This is Tina Frazier coming to you from Columbus, Ohio. Today is Wednesday, March 18th at approximately 9:35 p.m. Eastern Time. Hi, everybody. I'm coming to you today on my birthday. Yes, today is my 49th birthday. And much to my unhappiness, due to the coronavirus pandemic that is all over the world right now, my original birthday plans tonight were kind of canceled because the restaurant that I was going to meet about 20 of my friends for my annual birthday dinner shut down this weekend because their business model doesn't cater very well to carry out or delivery. I was going to go to BD's Mongolian Barbecue, which, if those of you have ever eaten at one out there, know. BD's Mongolian Barbecue, it's where, they bring bowls to your table. You go up to their, basically like their raw food buffet bar. You pile a bunch of stuff in your bowl, and you take it up to this flat grill where the grill masters cook it up for you. And you add your sauces and your spices and your eggs and, veggies and meats and stuff like that. Well, they don't really cater very well to ordering or delivery or takeout. So they shut down over the weekend, much to my unhappiness, because I was getting ready on Saturday to make a reservation for about 20 people. So, for tonight, for my birthday. So, thanks to the coronavirus pandemic, I kind of had to cancel or at least postpone my birthday celebration. I turned 49 today. So I did take the day off from work, and I just kind of hung out. I ended up going shopping with my mom, and we went to went through the drive-through at one of the fast food restaurants today. And because, you can't eat inside the restaurants anymore, thanks to this weekend. And so we ate in our car after visiting my local needlework shop, and then we went to two other craft stores. We went to Joann's and Hobby Lobby. We were going to go to Michael's, but I was just a little too tired, and I wanted to go to Hobby Lobby because I'd been to Michael's earlier this week. And yeah, so I spent the day shopping with my mom, and it's probably a good thing I spent my birthday out shopping, because there's been some rumors going around. I live in Ohio, and Ohio's Governor Mike DeWine has been a forerunner in the coronavirus pandemic responses all over the nation, the United States here. And a lot of states and cities and counties across this nation are kind of taking his lead and following what he does. He's been very proactive in our state about taking this very seriously and making sure that everything goes the way it should. Our schools are on a 3-week break. He is saying that it looks like school may be over for the year, for this school year anyway, so students will probably resume sometime in the fall after summer break. That hasn't been officially announced yet, but chances are likely that's probably coming. And I've been hearing rumors over the last day or two that we may be on a statewide lockdown, especially Columbus, Ohio. Columbus may be under a citywide lockdown where we must shelter in place. Otherwise, we risk getting ticketed. So it's probably a good thing that I spent my birthday today out shopping, because it may be the last time I get to go shopping for a long time. I may not get to go out of the house. So in response to this whole pandemic thing, last week, work announced, last Thursday or Friday, work announced that they were going to have 50% of the staff in every department that could work from home out for a week, and then we would go on a weekly rotation basis where one group would 50% would work from home, the other 50% would be in the office, and then the following week we would switch. Well, Friday I was placed in the second group, so my work from home week was slated to start the 23rd of March, so next Monday. It was slated to start next Monday. Well, as you know, the coronavirus pandemic thing changes almost sometimes hourly, sometimes minutely, but it does change. And so 11:40 Sunday night, corporate sent around this email recommending that everybody that can work from home do work from home. So we, those of us that were slated to be in the office this week, showed up to work on Monday morning, and we waited until management made the decision that going forward, everybody was working from home that could. So Tuesday was my first work from home day for this whole pandemic thing. And actually, I was sitting in here working yesterday. So, because this is my craft room and everything like that. I did get some more stuff out of the craft room. I'm going to lift up the camera for a minute and show you. This is the floor behind me. So you can see there's like all kinds of stuff all over the floor. A lot of that is actually my stitching. You'll see the purple shoebox size containers next to the orange crates by the door. Those are all my flosses. I store my floss in floss away bags. The two tubs underneath the floss, one of them contains some of my whips, and the other one contains some of my completed projects that aren't fully finished. But you know, we're in the process of moving. So there's actually quite a bit more stuff that used to be stacked there. I had like probably 6 or 8 tubs of yarn that used to be stacked under there. And there's 3 of my diamond paintings waiting to go. I was watching Mrs. Crochet and Coffee, just a really quick diamond painting update. I was watching one of her videos, and she was doing an experiment where she was saving her double-sided adhesive diamond paintings by replacing the opaque covers. Let me go ahead and try and balance this. So this would be an example of an opaque cover right here. You can't see the design through it, but these opaque covers and the double-sided adhesive tape diamond paintings are notorious for creating bubbles and rivers and stuff that kind of affect the canvas and the way the drills lay on your canvas. So she had done a video where she swapped them out. So these other 2 diamond paintings here that you can see, I have swapped out the opaque covers for them with parchment paper. So those of you that know, they're 2 Jasmine Beckett Griffith diamond paintings. If you've watched any of my unboxings, they're bigger ones. And the one that's partial back here, this one here, is one that I'm reviewing for Victoria's Moon. It's a newer diamond painting company that asked me to take a free diamond painting to review for them. And well, it wasn't free. They asked me to work on their diamond painting for them and give them a review. As you can see, I'm not quite halfway finished with it yet. I'm hoping to get that finished once our move is complete. Hopefully by the beginning of summer. I'm hoping to have this done by May or June. And that way I can get the review complete and up on my website. But it's hanging upside down right now. That red thing at the bottom, that's the tip of a mountain. So anyway, so I had replaced the covers on most of my poured glue diamond paintings that came with the opaque cover, like right here. So I was just using parchment paper, and hopefully I'll be able to salvage my poured glue diamond, or my double-sided adhesive tape diamond paintings. I don't have a lot of poured glue ones except for the diamond dots and stuff. But yeah, you notice my hair is purple again. I dyed it this weekend because of my birthday. Anyway, so yeah. So today I went shopping for my birthday, and it's probably going to be the last time. I think I was talking about work. Let me get back to that. So anyway, yeah, work decided to make everybody work from home. So for the foreseeable future, I am working from home. Now, the funny thing is there's some people in my building. There's a couple of 1,000 people in our company that work in my building. And There's some in the building that don't have the ability to work from home. Either their job won't let them work from home, their access won't let them work from home, they have never been given work from home access, or they don't have the computer set up or laptop set up, what have you, to be able to log in from home or internet or anything like that. So I don't know how many people showed up to work yesterday, but there were enough people there that the company sent out an email, a very nice email, and I'm really glad the company is doing this. But for anybody that can't work from home, that has to be in the office, they are providing free breakfast and lunch, which is really good. I'm really glad the company is stepping up that way. I think it's a really good thing for them to do. But it kind of makes those of us that work from home think, maybe we should go into the office once a week. It's just, I don't know. It's, there's perks from working from home. And then again, being one of the few people that has to go into work, at least they're getting something from it. Cause, that could be $5 a day, $10 a day, $15 a day if, you get a good breakfast and lunch out of the cafeteria. Not sure what kind of food and stuff they're offering, but yeah, I mean, that's kind of nice that the company is doing that. So thumbs up to the company for doing that. So, yeah, I come back into my office tomorrow morning to do my second full day of working from home. But the other thing that I was going to say too is that I've been hearing rumors that Ohio may be going under shelter in place directives from the state, which likely means that if you go out, you have a chance of getting ticketed. They don't want people going out. They don't want people congregating. They even want people living in their homes to kind of stay away from each other. It's kind of hard to do. I don't know how families that have, 5 or more people in them are going to handle it. But my husband and I, we have my 73-year-old mother living with us now. And we're also in the process of moving, thus the stuff behind me on the floor. There was a lot more stuff in this room. A lot more stuff. And it's pretty messy. So, like if I turn you around this way, you can look on the floor. See all that mess? It's a big mess. My desk is messy too. But yeah, we're still kind of in the packing phase and moving phase and stuff. The one sucky thing is if we go in lockdown, chances of us being able to take carloads over to the new house are probably going to be slim to none, which means we're going to have a whole lot of time to pack boxes. But my husband isn't sure that he's looking forward to being on lockdown. It hasn't happened yet, but it's probably going to come. So there's going to be 3 adults in this house. The good thing is my husband will be home to be able to walk the dog. The bad thing is my husband will be home to be able to walk the dog, which means I won't have necessarily the opportunity to get up and walk the dog and get up and walk around and stuff like that. But the good thing is all 3 of us will kind of be here. But the bad thing is all 3 of us will kind of be here and getting on each other's nerves. It's not so bad because I can close my door in my room. This is my little craft room. And I have 2 windows. I have this window here and there's another window there. So I'm like in the front corner of the house. So I can see the neighbor's bedroom window in this window, and then I can see the front street in this window. So I have really good light in here and I really like this room. Makes for a really quiet room to come in here and do some filming and also work from home. But yeah, so I start my second full day of working from home tomorrow. This work from home thing is until further notice. So I may be here a couple weeks, I may be here a couple months, I may be here for the rest of the year. I don't know. So we're going to be moving. Well, we are moving, but yeah, our moving plans may actually be up in the air too, because if we're on lockdown, there's no way my husband and I are going to be driving carloads over to the new house and risk getting tickets to get there. Because it's, I think, about 5 miles away from here. Driving distance, roughly. I think it's 5 miles. I don't know. Maybe it's closer to 10. I don't know. It's not very far away, but yeah. So we may be able to get more to the house boxed up and ready to go. But anyway, I just kind of wanted to come on and say this is my birthday update. So, been working on a couple of things this week. As you know, I'm participating in WhipGo this year, and the two, I don't have my WhipGo board to show you, but the two squares that came up. The first one is the South Seas Mermaid by Mirabilia, and the second one is Amid Amish Life by that was published in Cross Stitch and Country Crafts. That's the version I'm using. I'm not using the leaflet, but I haven't worked on that at all this week, so I don't have any updates to show you. Other than I worked on it towards the end of February for one of the School of Magical Stitches homeworks that I was working on that week. So I got some done on it, but I think I've shown you the update for that. But anyway, you probably won't see another update for that for a little while. But I did manage to rifle through my box of whips that's down there that I showed you that's under these floss containers there. And I pulled out my South Seas Mermaid. So those of you that aren't really familiar with Mirabilia, I have quite a collection of Mirabilia patterns. I've finished quite a few, and I finished quite a few of our moms, who, Nora Corbett, who is the designer behind Mirabilia patterns, her mom got her started. Her mom is known as Marilyn Livet Emblem, and she published patterns under the names Told in a Garden, Lavender and Lace, and Butternut Road. I think there was a fourth one, but I can't remember off the top of my head. But anyway, the South Seas Mermaid came up on my WhipGo, and this is she. So I started her, I don't know when I started her. I don't know when exactly I started her, but I had her, I haven't worked on her in several years, which is one of the reasons why she ended up on my WhipGo board. So, as you know, a couple videos uploads ago, I had posted that I was converting a couple of my basting cross-stitching scroll frames to the no-baste Velcro system, Easy Stitch no-baste Velcro system. Velcro in quotes, because you can't really call it Velcro. You're supposed to call it hook and loop because Velcro is trademarked. Hook and loop. Anyway, so here is most of the progress that I had on the mermaid. I'm going to turn this light off. I think it's washing everything out. Sorry, you guys. All right. Well, that's not going to help either because that's backlight. All right. So we have the South Seas Mermaid. So I did a little bit of progress. I put 90 stitches in her the other night. I filled in some area right in here. I got this whole thing right here done. And then that's about it. My goal is to kind of get basically this part of the pattern down here done, this last page. I've photocopied the pattern to make a working copy. And so the last page that I think I have it broke down into 4 sections. But the last page only has a little bit. So my goal is to like work on all the stitching down here and then to work my way back up. Get all the stitching done, add the beads as at a later date. But I am using the Velcro system on the scroll frame, but I had to best press it to get it kind of nice and flat to fit on the scroll frame. But this is my South Seas Mermaid by Mirabilia. This is on my WhipGo. Okay. So I actually pulled this out Monday night and decided to start working on it. It's been a little while since I worked on the mermaid, so yeah, South Seas Mermaid. And this is on, I can tell you what kind of fabric it's on. Hold on just a minute. This is being stitched on a 32 count Belfast linen, dark teal green. I have a 15 by 24 inch piece. A 15 by 24 inch piece. Dark teal green, 32 count Belfast is what this is being stitched on. And it is longer than it is wider. So, it's Mermaid of the South, or South Seas Mermaid. All right. This aside. No, I'm not working on Amid Amish Life this week, and I'm really not doing. Really haven't been following School of Magical Stitches homework. I haven't been doing Enchanted Stitching Challenges homework. I haven't been doing Mythological Stitching. I haven't been doing a lot of the other challenges, a lot of the other stitch-alongs. I have the Donna Gelsinger reindeer for my Donna Gelsinger style. I have the Princess and the Pea for the I think it's the Semi-Sane Stitchers Fairy Tale style. My Princess and the Pea by Jasmine Beckett Griffith. I haven't been working on that. I haven't been working on pretty much anything else. You know, my Welcome to Pumpkinville, Frosted by Frosted Pumpkin, my Tiny Modernist, anything like that. I haven't really been working on any of those. But I did pull out last night. I just decided that I wanted to work on Erica Michael's Scary Berry. I am doing it on the silk that came in the packet. And this is the silk berry. I'm doing the Scary Berry on silk. So this is where I'm at. So as you can see, I've got this ghosty here under the thing. I've done the black cat. I've done the tree with the owl. I'm working on this ghost in the tree. I have these two stars that you can't see very well. I have the witch on our broom. I don't have her face done. So basically I have done the black cat in the tree, the owl. I'm working on the ghost. I've done this ghost. I've done the two stars here and the witch on her broom except her face. So this is on 40 count gauze. There you go. This is on 40 count gauze, and you use one strand over two. And this is using Weeks Dye Works floss. I'm basically using all the called for floss except for the DMC 310, which is like the tree and the tree and the cat and the witch and the bat. I am stitching the black in Anchor Black because I wanted to give it a try to see how the coverage was, and I'm actually really liking it so far. I think the house might actually be no, the house is Weeks Dye Works actually. But yeah, so there's where I'm at. So this is Erica Michael's Scary Berry. So yeah. Okay. And those are basically the two whips that I have for the week and the two updates that I have for stitching. So we will get into haul. Yay! So I'm going to show you a couple of things that my mom got. So my mom has been stitching like a fiend, just like she's been diamond painting like a fiend. If you watch my last diamond painting videos, I showed some of her diamond paintings that she's completed since coming to our house in November. She's been stitching, and we went to my local needlework shop, Cross My Heart, here in Columbus, Ohio, a couple weeks ago before market, and she actually placed a market order. Go mom! She's placed market order. So when we stopped in today, really quick update. Those of you familiar with Cross My Heart here in Columbus, if you are planning or have been planning in the next few days or next couple of weeks to go visit the shop, I regret to inform you that the shop is closed to foot traffic. You can still call and place an order and have an order shipped, or you can schedule a time, I guess, to go pick up curbside. But the shop is physically closed to foot traffic for the foreseeable future. That is as of 3 or 4 o'clock this morning or this afternoon. Like I said, my mom and I went in there today, and I'm kind of glad I did because I got to see a lot of the market releases that they brought home. Really great stuff, you guys. The market releases are awesome. But anyway, yes, Cross My Heart is closed to foot traffic for the foreseeable future. They will be putting stuff up on their website to let you know that they are open. Emily Van of Emily EJV Designs, Emily Van, she is one of the shop workers, and she's a cross-stitch designer under EJV Designs. You've probably seen some of her stuff if you've seen any of the market releases. There's a stitch group that meets on Tuesday mornings and also on Wednesday nights at Cross My Heart. Obviously, since Cross My Heart is closed to foot traffic, they are closed. Their stitching groups are not happening at this point in time. Emily decided to try online, like an online kind of stitch along, like 45-minute stitch along. So she posted the link on the Cross My Heart website or Facebook page on how to join, and she hosted one yesterday at 11 a.m. and another one last night at 7 p.m. Well, I happened to hop on both of them because I could. I hopped on the 11 o'clock for about 20 minutes, and then I hopped on the 7 p.m. one for about another 25-30 minutes, and it was a lot of fun. Not too many people on because I think it was a last minute thing, and not too many people, maybe they're not so tech savvy, or they just couldn't meet either time. But yeah, we just kind of got on and talked about stuff going on. So it was mostly coronavirus stuff, unfortunately, but that's kind of what's affecting us. So yeah, if you're looking to go to Cross My Heart, I would really highly encourage you to go to the Cross My Heart Facebook page. They should be posting more updates on whether or not when the shop's gonna reopen, and also you can get their information and do a little shopping. They're hoping to put some updates, a couple times a week up there just to keep their customers in the loop about what's going on. But, I have no affiliation with Cross My Heart other than the fact that I like to shop there, and I've been a customer there for many, many years. And I know the ladies in there pretty well, and they know me, and, they're the ones that host the stitching retreat that I go to, which hopefully will still happen. But, yeah, so I will put a link to their Facebook page below for you so you can kind of get some updates from them. I know the registration for Camp Gotta Stitch, the stitching retreat they hold in the end of October, early November every year, is supposed to start April 1st. Hopefully they'll still start registration for that. I don't know if it'll be postponed because of all the current events going on, but yeah. So anyway, on to haul and market. So my mom placed a market order. So that's one of the reasons why we went in today, was so my mom could pick up her market order, at least the part that was in. So this is one of the things my mom ordered. This is called Patriotic Crab, an American Icon by Samplers Revisited, Reproduction and Originals by Patty Yerge from Delaware. And this is samplersrevisited.com. This is the Patriotic Crab, an American Icon. My mom liked that. My mom kind of likes, patriotic American flag kind of things, American eagles, that stuff. The cross stitch piece that she's I'm getting ready to help her with the back stitching on is an American Eagle kit that I gave her for Christmas. So this is her first chart that didn't come as a kit and wasn't one that you could buy at, Joann's or Michael's or Hobby Lobby. So I had to show her today. I had to show her the different counts of fabric. She's an Ada stitcher right now because she's still brand new. This is going to be her first cross stitch piece that she's finished. Maybe her second in her life. But anyway, so she picked a 14 count, and this is a new Ada. I'm not sure what company, because Cross My Heart kept the label, which is fine. They need it. They need to do that for their inventory. But this is a new style of inlet. I want to say it came from Weeks or Zweigart or something. But this is a newer color of Ada. They came up with this Ada to match the raw linen color of linen, because a lot of Ada stitchers were indicating that they wanted linen. So you're not going to be able to see this, but this is raw linen. This is her piece. It's 14 count Ada. I will take it out. So there's 3 colors of floss in this pattern: a blue, a red, and a white. There's white, medium, white, 311 and 326. She did pick up the 3 flosses for it today, but the 3 floss colors. So here is her piece of raw linen. You're not going to be able to see that really well, but if you know what raw linen looks like, this raw Ada looks exactly like it. And then so here are the 3 colors that are in the pattern. And you can't see it with this lighting. This lighting just really kind of washes it out. But these colors actually really pop on this raw linen or raw Ada. So I think she's gonna have fun stitching the crab on this. So she hopefully will get started with it in another month or 2. She says that once she finishes the stitching on her the back stitching on her eagle, she's gonna work on a diamond painting, because she has another diamond painting to do in her stash. So she says she's going to work on a diamond painting, take a break from stitching, work on a diamond painting, because she's been working this eagle nonstop since she started it a couple weeks back. So yeah, that is my mom's patriotic crab, and it's really cute. And actually, the white stars on the crab are Smyrna crosses. So my mom's going to get her first lesson in specialty stitches. All right. So after we went to Cross My Heart and we got some lunch, we also went over to Joann's. There's several Joann's in the area. There's 3 Joann's that I frequent here in Columbus. There's one over by work. There's one at the Polaris Shopping Center, which is the biggest Joann's in the city. They're super huge. They opened up a couple years ago, and they're super huge. I mean, you can go rent quilting machines in there. You can go sit and use their long arm quilting machines in there. So yeah, but the one that we went to today is one that we don't go to very often, if at all, because it's kind of over on the northwest side of town, up in the Dublin area. And so we went over to that Joann's because we haven't been in there. And my mom picked up 2 cross-stitch kits. I actually had these in my hand, and I was looking at them because I thought they were pretty cute. So these kits are, they say they're made in the USA. They're made by DesignWorks Crafts, Inc., out of Bohemia, New York. So the first one is called Winter Cottage. That's very cute. I had this in my hand because I was looking at it. For the price, it says $9.99. I would pay $9.99 just to get this pattern. It's a full coverage cross stitch piece, you guys. So you look at the sky, you see all the blue in the sky? It comes with white Ada. And look at all this blue. Blue. So it's basically a full coverage cross stitch piece, you guys. This is going to be my mom's first full coverage cross stitch piece. And I was looking at this because I actually kind of thought I might want to stitch it. But I ended up putting it back on the peg. And my mom picked it up. She's like, oh, look what I'm going to do. Yay, Mom. So, yeah, it's on white Ada. So I may end up having to get her some Q-snaps. So we shall see, because she's working in it just a normal hoop. So this was the first kit she got. This one is by Steve McLaughlin. Steve McLaughlin. It is a DesignWorks kit, and it says Made in the USA. Yeah. And the floss is numbered 1 through however many colors. So I don't know if it has if it's DMC floss or what kind of floss is in here. If anybody knows, you can put a comment down below in the comment section. But yeah, this is Winter Cottage. So the second kit that she got, that I was also eyeing, is really cute. The flooring in her new house is kind of a gray tone, so she's been kind of looking at all kinds of things gray. She's looking at getting some furniture for the new house that's all gray, and then figuring that we can kind of touch it up and change the colors out every so often by using pillows and, you know, throw blankets and just decorating in different colors with other things besides, you know, and just keeping the furniture gray to kind of half match the floor. And this was really cute. This is called Snow Pals. This is again a DesignWorks kit, and it's by a designer called Makiko. This is Snow Pals. And this is kind of in purples and grays with some teals. There's some teal down here in the snow. The snow is more teal. But like the nose of the little penguin guy is purple. His feet are purple. The ribbon on the hat is purple. Their noses are purple. And they're shaded in gray. This is really cute. This is called Snow Pals. It's by Makiko. And again, this is made in the USA. There was another kit or two that they had at Joann's that I'm thinking about going back to get. A couple of Christmas ornament kits and stuff. But I don't, I've got a lot to stitch, you guys. So anyway, that's my mom's haul. She did pick up a pack of needles too. She picked up a set of DMC 24 needles. She doesn't have a whole lot. And I stitch with John James Petite, 28 Petites. So I don't have a lot of needles that she can use. So that's her stuff. And now I will get to my stuff. Cross My Heart uses purple nondescript bags for your purchasing now. So today was my birthday, and I picked up a new Market pattern that came from Market. This is a designer that I haven't heard from or heard about up until I saw this pattern. This is really cute. And they're on Etsy. They have an Etsy shop. The designer is called Autumn Lane Stitchery, and their slogan is cross stitch patterns that need your special touch. This one is called Love on a Limb. This is really cute. I don't have a lot of like autumn kind of stuff. Now you're not going to be able to tell, but the model looks like it was stitched on a piece of fabric that has pinks and purples and oranges, kind of like a summer, fall sunset kind of color, you know, like in the sky. But this was really cute. I was kind of really surprised with like the oranges and yellows and stuff in the leaves, and just the colors. You know, you have the purple owl, the blue owl, and the green owl. So yeah, this is pattern for all DMC thread. Hold on, let me take a sip of water. So this is all DMC threads. 8, 9, 10, 20, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 39 colors listed on the back. 39 colors for you listed on the back. The suggested fabric is 28 count opal casual linen colorway Grace from Fabrics by Stephanie LLC. So I'm guessing that is the Grace fabric by Fabrics by Stephanie. My cross stitch store doesn't normally carry the Fabrics by Stephanie, so I kind of pulled it. I had pulled a couple of the colors, one or two of the oranges from here, the purple and one of the blues from the orange from the owls, rather. And I did a little bit of a floss toss on some stuff that they had. They had gotten some new fabric. I don't know the name of this company. And they weeks, no, check. I don't know. She kind of put a if you can decipher the name here, right there, it looks like check 6 plus. Check 6 plus. I don't know if you can decipher the name of the fabric company, but this is Country Mocha. It's 28 count linen, and I got a fat eighth. I had a fat eighth. The interesting thing about this is kind of a brown, kind of a very yellow, warm brown. And the interesting thing is, so this is, I don't know if you're going to be able to see the modeling on this very well. Yeah, there you go. You can see the modeling on this. And that's pretty much the way it's going to be stitched too, like that. But the interesting thing is, so you have the model, and then on the other side, there's no modeling. It's kind of interesting that the modeling would be on one side. So the modeling's on one side. You flip it over, and you can see, comparatively, there's no modeling. There's no modeling on the other side. So yeah, it's one-sided modeling, and it's really kind of cool. So I think I'm going to like this. So I'm going to be doing this on Country Mocha, and since it's DMC floss, I didn't need to buy any floss for it because I pretty much am 99.9% sure I have all the DMC floss I need for this already. But the neat little thing about this pattern, she has an Etsy shop. It is Autumn Lane Stitchery. There you go. Etsy.com/shops/Autumn Lane Stitchery. And she has a Facebook page, Autumn Lane Stitchery. And there is her website too. I haven't had a chance to take a look at their website as of yet. But the neat thing about this is you open up the leaflet, and the leaflet on the opposite side, on the inside of this part of the leaflet, is a color pattern. It's the entire pattern. And then you give some blurbs on the other side of this part. And then there is a double-sided cardstock, black and white pattern that's double-sided included in this. So you get the color chart. The entire color chart fits on the inside part of this page. And then you get a two-sided black and white chart where half the chart is on the front and half the chart's on the back of the piece of cardstock. It's really nice. It's really nicely put together. So that is my new birthday purchase. I was going to maybe consider a new birthday start today, but I don't think I'm really kind of feeling a new start today. So I'm probably just going to go back out and maybe stitch some more on either the South Seas Mermaid or the Scary Berry. Probably the Scary Berry. Because I'm not feeling the new birthday start. So since I got this fabric specifically for this pattern, I am going to keep the pattern and the fabric together. And usually what I do is I just kind of stick the fabric in with the pattern some way or another. And in this case, the fabric is right with the pattern. So this is Autumn Lane Stitchery, Level 1. I think this will be really cute for autumn. Looking forward to starting that. And then, so I went shopping, and I had my X Stitch app that has my thread shopping list. And as you know, I've been kind of collecting Erica Michaels petite silk kits. And they call for a lot of gentle arts and weak dye works. Well, I found these are going to look kind of washed out. You're not going to be able to see these really well. This one is called Celebration by Weeks Dye Works. You're not going to be able to see these really well, but what looks like grays or whatnot, is actually blues and purples. It goes from kind of like a white peach to a yellow to a purple to a blue. Very spring, very Easter-like. Very nice color. I picked this out. This is Celebration, but I picked this out because it just looked pretty on the thing, and I don't think I have any of this left. So, or I don't think I have any of this in my stash. Now I do. So it's really pretty. So if you're looking for kind of an Easter color, look for Weeks Dye Works Celebration number 4123. And then I just picked up some of the other colors from Gentle Arts. All the rest of these are Gentle Arts sampler threads that I needed for various projects. I can't tell you, what projects right off the top of my head. They're in my Xstitch app. So let me do a little bit of prepping here for you. Kind of bummed that my cross-stitch store is going to be closed to foot traffic because then I can't spend 2 hours in there shopping. But the good thing is I can order stuff and, go there and pick it up. All right. So here's some of the colors I got. So this is Tarnished Gold. It looks more brown in the picture and you can't really see the variegation in the dye lot that I got. Tarnished Gold. This is Endive. It's quite a green. Looks washed out there. Sorry about that, but I got Endive. This is kind of like almost an olive green. This is Mulberry. My Mulberry looks kind of more reddish brown. Mulberry. Pumpkin Pie. It's a lot more orange than it's looking there. It actually looks like pureed pumpkin. This one is Shaker White, which isn't really white. It's more of a peachy beige. Shaker White. Hyacinth. This is really pretty purple. Not quite my hair color, but Hyacinth. This is Harvest Moon. Kind of a neat variegated orange. I don't know if you can see the variegations in the bottom. I actually picked one that was a little more variegated than some of the other ones hanging up on the wall across my heart. This is Butternut Squash. This is kind of more yellow than it's looking here. I would almost kind of say this is like, it's not a butter yellow. Maybe like a cream corn yellow. I don't know. It's caramel corn. It's a lot more tannish yellow. This is Lunar Eclipse. This is kind of a pretty variegated blue-gray. Lunar Eclipse. Geranium. Kind of a very bright warm red. This is Grape Leaf. It's a pretty green. This is Cherry Wine. And then everybody knows Chalk. I only got one skein of Chalk. That's all that was on my list. So that's all my haul. You saw my updates, you saw my haul. Wow, this is 48 minutes. All right, so again, I don't know when my next video is coming up. It just really kind of depends. You might see more of me, especially if we go on mandatory whatever in place. Shelter in place, that's what I'm looking for. If we go on mandatory shelter in place, you may see more update videos. But then again, we're going to be moving, we're going to be boxing things up, so things are going to be a little hectic and a little crazy. But other than that, keep on keeping on, because that's all we can do. That's all I got for you this week. We'll hopefully see you soon. Some of the people that you should watch out on FlossTube, if you're going to be stuck at home, like we possibly are for the rest of God knows when. Kyle Reckmeyer, Stitching and Sound. He's pretty funny. Married with Stitches, I believe. Married with Stitches. It's the bearded stitcher, I think, and his husband, they put together a really funny recent video. It's called Corona-ish. So if you look Married with Stitches and the Corona-ish video, it's very funny because they come kind of like they've been isolated and in a war zone for like years, and so it's pretty cute. It's really cute. They dressed up in costume for this one. It's pretty funny, but yeah, they try some baby food. And their reactions are pretty funny. So that's Married with Stitches, I think is what they're called, but it's the bearded stitcher revamped to do some floss tubes with his husband. Let's see, of course, Pam and Steph from Just Keep Stitching. There's Inji and Chichek from overseas. They have I forget the name of their channel. They have some good stuff going on there. There's Farm Girl. There's a bunch of other ones out there that you should watch. There's new floss tubes popping up every week. Just if you want to see people doing their first floss tube video, if you're on the fence about doing floss tube, you want to see some people doing some first floss tube videos, all you got to do is go to YouTube and in the search bar search for floss tube #1, and you can probably find some people that you haven't watched yet. Some new people, some old people. It's kind of interesting to watch some of the first videos just to see how you're coming along. But anyway, that's all I got for you tonight. I hope you like this video, and we will see you soon. Take care. Hopefully you're not getting sick. Hopefully nobody in your family has been sick. If you do get sick, don't go around people. And just, take care of yourself, get better. We're all going to have to weather this storm, even if we have to shelter in place and not have contact with anybody. It's going to be hard, but we're stitchers. We tend to have a lot of stash anyway, so now's the time to go through your stash and get some of those projects done that maybe you've been sitting on. If you're like me and you only have 35, 40, 45 whips, time to get some of those done. If you have a couple hundred whips, time to get some of those done, or at least figure out what you can pass on to other people, because there's some people out there that would gladly take your works in progress and finish them. So anyway, I hope you guys are having or at least getting along with each other, and you're able to weather this pretty bad pandemic virus, or this pretty bad pandemic that is kind of global right now. I wish you all the best of luck. I'm trying to stay safe, especially as I'm one more year closer to 50. I'm 49 today, and yeah, so I've had some health updates in the last couple of months, that kind of have me going, oh my God, I really need to pay attention to this now. And just trying to stay healthy, just trying not to catch the virus, and hope that everything's okay. Hope everything's okay with you and your families. Get online. There's different ways you can connect with people that you normally see face to face. You can get online. You can Zoom. You can do Google Hangouts. You can do all kinds of stuff. There's another thing that the software that my local needleworks shop was using yesterday was called Uber Conference. So, there's ways that you can connect with people online that you normally see face to face. So just be safe out there and just meet with each other. I'm probably going to be joining a bunch of online stitching things in the evenings and stuff as the days go forward, and we all kind of get used to not being around other people. It's going to be really weird when we're able to get back together again, but yeah, so just get out there, find ways to visit with each other. Even if it's face to face, you can FaceTime, you can Skype, you can do all kinds of stuff online. So just if you're needing a stitching thing, I will kind of keep you. Just put a comment below if you're looking for ways to connect. I can connect you to some Facebook groups. I know there's the Virtual Stitchers. They have people that get online every night and either use Zoom or Google Hangouts or something to sit and stitch and talk, and that way you can at least connect with some stitchers if we all can't be face to face. So if you'd like more information, just put a comment below and I'll kind of get you hooked up with some of the some of the, not necessarily contacts, but some of the links that I have, um, that I know of for online stitching sessions. So anyway, thanks a lot, you guys. I'm going on 55 minutes. This was longer than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be just like a quick video. I'm not going to be editing this one much, except to put maybe a title screen here and there and credits at the end. But until next time, until my next video, keep on keeping on, because that's all we can do. And we'll talk to you soon, okay, everybody? Thanks a lot. And thank you, just real quick, thank you to all my subscribers. If you are on the fence about subscribing, you know, go ahead and do it. If you don't want to, that's fine too. Hey, great, you know, just like this video if you can. Leave your likes, dislikes, comments, and questions below. I'll do my best to answer them to the best of my ability and to respond. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for subscribing. And that's all I got for you. All right, so take care, and we'll see you soon, hopefully. Hopefully, I won't get the virus either. So, all right, we'll talk to you soon. Bye now.